Everybody, Shane Severson here, Legacy Realty. Coming to you with Team Severson. Just wanted to reach out and do our Tips Tuesday. And I'm going to do a two-part series, record these, and then post them for our next two Tuesdays. And I wanted to talk about buyers and sellers right now in this crazy market. It's always really hard when a market shifts really fast to know what to do as a buyer, what to do as a seller, and etc. So I'm going to start with our sellers right now because I think that is probably the most impactful, is what is going on with selling homes. Well, if you've been watching over the last couple weeks, you saw my graph. Our market, and I've talked about this for years, so you probably know what I'm talking about. Our market is not dropping. It's not crashing. It's not a bubble that's going to pop. I've given so much education about that. Hopefully you've been watching that. Our market is not dropping. Our market will continue. But when people massively overbid, when that goes away, I've talked about this for a couple of years, when that goes away, it's going to look like a pop. It's going to look like our market drop, but that is only a false bubble. House was not worth that much money. Even though your neighbors got that much money, that was because a buyer was willing to come up with an extra 50, 100,000, whatever, over and above what your houses were. So house values continue to go up, but this false bubble went away. So it looks like prices are dropping, which they haven't. With all that being said, what now do we do as a seller? Well, a couple things that I think is crucial right now is to make sure you have an educated, really good agent as a consultant so they know what they're doing. Right now is not the time to find somebody to try to help them out in their business. Right now is the time to find somebody who knows what they're doing. I'm having conversations all the time with agents, with sellers, that the conversation goes something like, Shane, my house is worth 800, but it's not getting any showings, it's not selling. And when I tell them, well, it's because your house isn't worth 800, your house is worth 700, the conversation goes like, well, there's all kinds of comps in the neighborhood. And I can look at those and those were all overbid. So that has gone away. Look back a year ago, year and a half ago, what those homes were selling for, and you have to adjust for appreciation to get a true value. So it's a little tricky right now, but making sure you have good education, making sure you price your home right. Looking at comps in the neighborhood isn't going to cut it right now because those are all overinflated. So that's not going to be the way to sell a house right now. So I know this is coming to a major hit in the heart to a lot of sellers, but you miss the market if you're in that situation. Been screaming it forever. We missed the market by 3-4 months. That time is over. The second thing that I really want to hit, or third, depending on how you're counting, is expectations. I got a call the other day saying my house is, my agent's no good. You need to come in, and I pulled up their home and I told them, look, your house has been on the market for a couple days. You have the best agent out there. Here's the deal, expectations. Houses right now are it's getting more normal. It's going to take a couple weeks to sell a house, maybe a month to sell your house. We're not going to get 30 offers in an hour. That is what happened. We would list a home within an hour. Realistically, we'd have 3-4 homes or 3-4 offers, and then over 2-3 days, we'd get massive overbids, and that would just climb. Most of that is gone. So prepping your home, making sure it's spectacular is crucial right now. Just listing a home and getting 80 grand overbid is not going to happen, and it's not happening. So know that, get proper education, get a good consultant on your team, and have proper expectations of what the market is so you know how to price it, how to market it, and how to sell it. It's still a great time. We are still in a massive seller's market, so take advantage of that. Just make sure you're educated so you know what to do. God bless. I'm going to shoot another video right now. We'll shoot it next week, and we're going to talk about what our buyers should be doing right now. God bless. We'll see you next week.